thought those were pretty sick.
And the fact that we're riding sharks and fighting is just a big shark.
Yeah, it was a very Saturday morning
sharks?
cartoon.
Yeah,
Writing
yeah.
sharts, like you shit like you fart it and it's really shit, and you're writing it on the subway because you don't want to throw your underwear away.
I just
Writing
realized...
sharts. Welcome to Writing Sharts, the only show about writing Melbourne Metro. My name is Pragpro. This is JC. Joe's here, and as well as time goes to silence. He has taken a vow of silence for the rest of the year. He's going to express his review of the film through facial gestures and the language of movement, right? See, when he's scared, he does that like, you're going to, right? JC, would you like to introduce our guest?
No, I'd like time to.
I derailed the whole show.
I'd like
he doesn't speak. Hell, point.
Exactly.
We can do some charades.
Right. He's from a long way away. He's from 7 continents away, right?
That's
2.
right. Hold on, I'm just putting the Twitch link out. But yes, welcome to
a Phil Collins impersonator at the Boardwalk on the weekends.
Welcome to the Three Grandmas podcast. We're here with another yapping about movies. We've got a special guest this week who I think I've wanted to have on the show for a long time, but there just hasn't been the right moment to lock him in. And suddenly, after he saw his friend Jake on the show, he was like, I got to get in on that. I got to get in.
Can't let Jake get on this and not me do it, you know?
Exactly. And he's basically like, he basically hit me up and said, do not let anyone else pick Saw. So... So that's why we're here. We're talking about Saw. I think I saw. I think I had seen Saw 10, Saw X, and I wrote a review on it. And because I'd seen all of the other Saws, and Joe, I didn't realize that you were a huge Saw fan when I did that. And you didn't realize that I was a big Saw fan, and we'd known each other for like 3 years at that point. Had we never talked about Saw before that? I have no idea. But
I mean, maybe in passing, but you know, never anything in depth.
Yeah. But here we are. So talking about one of my favorite franchises. I don't love all of the movies. I think 3 of them are really good, and the rest are from really bad to middling. But I think it's a fascinating franchise. Yeah, take it away, Joe. Talk to me why you're a big Saw fan.
Well, I mean, first of all, I'd have to agree with you on the fact that I don't think the quality level of all the Saw movies is the best. But to me, Saw has always been like my Grey's Anatomy. Like, it's a big soap opera with medical dramas, characters dying, coming back, flashbacks, dumb shit. You know, it's so entertaining. When you're watching Saw 6 and characters from Saw 2 show up in a cameo. It's like, it's just the fun of the universe. But I'm a big Saw fan.
Yeah.
I have been since, literally since I was 10 years old. When I saw a Watch Mojo video on the Saw traps and
I think that's the exact same thing that happened to me. I watched Mojo videos of the Saw traps. Welcome to WatchMojo.com. By the way, your mic is peaking a little bit, so
brilliant.
I'll just
listen. Let me tell you something, Joe. If you fuck with the audio and JC hears it, he gets crazy.
Oh, I'd rather
you tell me. He yells at me. Oh my god, I'm so scared right now. I hope it's good for all of us.
Better. Yeah, good job.
No,
good job. I love your camera's shaking. It's it's like a James Wan directed.
Yeah, exactly. It's what I was going for.
Yeah.
The classic spinning camera shake.
Yeah, I mean, James Wan kind of pioneered a style of filmmaking that obviously the Saw movies ran into the ground, but
so many close-ups, which is awesome. But he makes it work. And then that car chase. It's not a car chase, and it's just 2 guys sitting in a car with smoke,
like that.
and just moving the camera. And I'm like, we can do that. That's perfect.
And they sped up the footage. It's almost I hate to say this,
save money. That's how you save money, right? Hong Kong directing
Lynch,
style.
Oh god!
Well, it's a noir film.
Highway. Yeah,
I think it's definitely noir. This film is noir, and David Lynch makes noir, but it's a different approach to it.
Yeah. I feel like because this movie, I don't think it's the best movie ever made, but it's spawned like it's influenced so much. Like
God.
I mean,
video games especially too.
Video games like escape rooms, like was basically
Just vibes.
Like, yeah, like I think Saw kind of pioneered escape rooms. I think Saw pioneered like not for the best, but like I think Ryan Murphy, you know, he's like I feel like his sort of style in his TV shows is very Saw-esque. But yeah, it's a really interesting movie because you watch like later James Wan films and none of them are like this. Like none of them are shot like this.
It reminds me of Seven most of all.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
100%.
100%. Yeah, absolutely. I want to know Time, who is taking a vow of silence, is going to break it in a second.
All right, everyone, use your eyes. He's going to tell you with his face.
Had you seen any Saw movies before this? For the audience listening, he just nodded.
Beppo marks. He's doing Beppo twice.
Two.
Okay, two.
Yeah, two. So 2 words. First word. Okay, so see 1 and 2. Yeah, okay.
1 and 2. Okay,
1 and
good.
2.
That's a good place to start.
Because I remember last week you were like, which
Beppo,
is
how does this make you feel? How does it make you feel? Like this? Like, scared. Whoa,
that's a good,
okay. Yeah, it does make you feel that way. It makes me feel that way too.
Is he actually going to do this the whole episode? I hope not.
If he wants to, he's preparing for his role in the first Twitch musical tonight. Like he's got to be locked in.
Oh, he's got to like keep his vocal.
We're premiering
cords, like...
Banana the musical tonight, and that's happening in 5 hours. And I'm gonna have diarrhea. So you're lucky that we're even here. I have a Twitch diaper on. Relax, guys.
You're good. They
can't
like
smell
they sell Twitch diaper. They sell like
they send it to you when you get 5 affiliates. Yeah, it's got my channel names on it. Ghost Monsters Live, all the failed channels. I have one for this stream, and it's washable. Right, I just take it in the garden and rinse it off because they care about diversity in the environment and ecology first at Twitch.
I just noticed that Time and Pragpro use the same joke for their little like beeline underneath their names. They just like.
What do you mean? He says no. That says jig scene, and I said jig scene
because I mean it's the same joke.
No, it's not. It's literally got a J. Like, do you know what the letters are in?
My name has a J.
The alphabet. Do you know what
my name has a J?
Your name has a J. I remember when I saw. Let me tell you something. I saw this movie when it came out because I'm so fucking old. I was in my 30s when this movie came out. This movie was one of those movies, an independent, smaller film, really with no shot. It could have very well gone straight to DVD. That blew up,
Australian
like in real
production?
time. Nobody knew it was Australian. They didn't talk about it.
Exactly.
But especially on DVD and stuff. Like everyone, this really captured the popcorn crowd in a big way. It was definitely it was one of those movies that I love that they release either late in the summer or like in the off season, like before the Oscar movies come out. Sometimes they release really interesting bangers in that period of time. That little. They used to. Now they have different release schedules. Back in the day when everyone went to the movies once a week, we went to the movies constantly. It was $4.75 to go to the movies or whatever. So, but this was a huge movie. Now it's $25,000.
I mean, I wasn't there when the Zeitgeist happened. Like for me, Saw was kind of a VHS that was on the either it was a VHS that was on the shelf that I never dared touch, or it was like a series of films that I saw in the video store, and again would never dare touch because they looked so they looked scary. They looked like these horrifying like nightmares. Just like you look at the cover. I mean, I let me see if I can actually make everyone disappear and show the background. But
it was a brilliant branding, right? They created a new character, not since Scream and Saw are basically the only two genres that really have taken hold, or only brands that have really taken hold, like Freddy has, and like iconic mask level horror icons, right? And so that's amazing. Like it's a class. This should be a class in getting your small movie seen because it's great branding and visuals and the aesthetics are perfect
James
for it.
Wan,
and it doesn't affect the quality of the cinema either, which is very important in branding.
Yeah, I mean, but like James Wan seems to be really good at that because he spawned a whole universe, like the Conjuring
Pretty
universe
good.
as well.
He's
Yeah,
pretty good, right?
he's pretty good at branding, huh? I
the
guess
nun is iconic.
yeah.
I don't like the movies, but the nun character, iconic.
Yeah.
yeah, and scary.
Isn't it just
in the
Marilyn
first
Manson
movie,
though?
even.
Wait, hold on. Isn't it just fucking Marilyn Manson, the nun?
I guess
Like it's
so.
basically Marilyn Manson, but that's okay. It's scary, it's spooky, but like those movies, I'm not a big fan of those.
No,
the
I've
nuns.
heard-
Like the first couple ones of those are always great. Insidious and other, and you were mentioning.
Yeah, I like the first two Conjuring movies.
I've heard Annabelle
yeah.
Creation's decent, the one that David F. Sandberg directed.
Yeah, that's David F. Sandberg.
Yeah, but the other ones just kind of they get the same director every time, like Michael Chaves, and
Yeah.
I don't
then
know.
he directed the actual main installment, like directed the Conjuring 3.
Yeah,
and
that
4.
one was trash.
They're not taking chances because it's like printing money now for them, and so they just like, okay, we'll just reskin it. And the one thing that makes them so wonderful is horror movies and genre defining horror movies is how novel and original they are when they drop. That's what makes them fucking fire. And like, but then they do okay. In the second one, the audience is like, okay, more of the same, but okay, we'll give them a chance. And then the third one's the same, and people are like, oh fuck, like you know. But like a lot of people don't care about any of that shit. They just want that fix, and they know the brand, and so they pay their 20 and they get what they want. And, you know.
Yeah, The Conjuring 3 is very much a
It's almost
franchise
like
movie.
Disneyfication or something.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, oh, we want to make an expanded universe of The Conjuring. It's like, that's not what the appealing aspect of that is. I don't want an end credit scene in The Conjuring.
No,
You know?
no. What are we doing? Yeah, it's
Mystery
not
is
guys.
scary. Mystery is
Yeah.
scary. And if I've seen like Annabelle Part 17, it's like there's no fucking more mystery because I know the routine.
But what's
It's like
funny
roller coaster
about
with the same track.
But what's funny about Saw is because it's like this weird torture porn body horror like franchise. It's
Yeah.
it's kind of cute when they do it in this franchise. Like it's for some reason it's endearing when they do it.
100%.
And I don't know why. It's like you have this really graphic, like obviously they're really graphic, but at the same time these movies are like kind of innocent as well.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know why. I
have to agree with you on that. The Saw movies, especially the sequels, I will say this about Saw X. That is like one of the only movies where I'll be like completely horrified by someone cutting off their leg or some shit. And then it will cut to a scene of Jigsaw and Amanda having a bonding moment, and I'll start tearing up because I'm so attached to these characters.
Yeah,
and
you're
I'm
rooting
like,
for
that movie's
Jigsaw.
actually really well written. Saw 2.
100%.
I think they did a really
and
good
it's
job
Kevin
with that
Gruden,
one.
so obviously. But,
Yeah, he's the one that cooks every time, except for the seventh one where he was kind of forced into it. And
it's weird to be emotionally invested in the movie where people just cut shit off their own body.
like that's the thing.
Like I care
comic
about
book
John Kramer
series,
as a
too,
person.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like the anti-hero is huge in horror genre, right? Like
100%.
there's always a part of you when you see a Jason movie that you want to see Jason. You don't want Jason to get hurt too bad or Michael Myers. Like there's part of the audience that's rooting for the anti-hero, like for the Joker and Batman too. It's very, very important part of like
you can
making
see
this
that in
work.
the Saw sequels when the films become less about the victims and more about the villain. When Tobin Bell,
it's like
Jigsaw,
a family,
a family
endeavor.
drama of like Amanda and Jill and all these side characters, and they have their own beefs, and it's really involved and twisting and all over the place. But I think it doesn't feel like they're trying to sell a massive franchise. It just feels like they're just having fun with it a lot of the time.
Yeah,
I feel like.
But there's some installments where I feel like they go like overboard, especially the ones directed by Darren Lynn Bousman. They're kind of the ones that I'm just not a fan of. But everyone else,
I would have
like
to agree with that.
Like the David Hacker one and Kevin Gruter, I think he's
Saw
great.
6, my beloved.
Yeah, I was gonna mention Saw 6 is actually really interesting, like just script wise. But no, let's talk about this movie because this movie really isn't like it's sort of a body horror, but like only really towards the end. But most of this is like an investigative sort of like detective noir, and also like a chamber piece as well because they're stuck in the they're stuck in the room.
And that's what's so interesting about the first Saw movie is like how people attribute the Saw movies to creating the term body horror, like torture porn, and but the first movie is actually relatively tame compared to the sequels, where it's a lot more gratuitous.
You see one shot of him cutting his leg, and
it's
then
just
it cuts
the
away.
idea of it.
Yeah. I mean, it's the idea of it, obviously. But then the movies, like, I think it really was Saw 2 when Darren Lynn Bousman took over, where they Like they really got into,
Leaned in.
you know,
The traps and all
the
the
traps and the body
puzzles.
The
mazes
backstory of Jigsaw and who he is and his mythology.
And then the movies just became like, these are 4 traps. Every movie we guaranteed 4 new hot traps.
Yeah.
And like that's all we guarantee, and more backstory for the wrestlers, right?
Yeah.
And that's about it.
The needle pit is iconic, right? Like,
100%.
Yeah, all of them are sick. They're great.
Like,
they make me fucked up.
like Simon was just talking about it last time. The one that really gets me is when she puts her hands in the boxes.
Yeah.
Because you know she can't pull them out. It's like,
It's all crazy.
It's hard. It's tough.
Yeah.
But no, this one, I respect this one. I would say that this one obviously has issues that like you would attribute to other movies, but because it's like so much fun, like the way that this movie treats like the story is just so fun. And like you don't really care. Like yes, it's yes, all the reveals and stuff aren't really that well set up. Like they kind of just like come out of nowhere. But you just kind of like you're waiting for them. You know what I mean? You're like, ooh, what's it gonna be? Oh, that's kind of clever. Ooh, what's it gonna be? Oh, that's kind of clever. And then obviously the final scene. That's the only like really well set up.
Right. That's a big. That's real big payoff though, because that's it's so cool. It's so cool to this day.
Yeah,
the music works perfectly.
And, one of the most brilliant, like just the shot of him in the background getting up behind Adam is awesome. Amazing. And you have to give it to Tobin Bell. Like
what a voice,
I wish I never saw this movie. That's the only fucking problem with a movie like this is I know it so well now but then I get to like appreciate other parts of this and like his camera work and how he hides the budget discrepancies with like close-ups and like all the like and the film grain is beautiful and just like the sets are amazing.
Yeah, it has that grunge.
Right?
Yeah,
it looks
do we
real.
know how we shot the
no CGI?
Right. Do we know how
it was just a track, right? That they just spin the camera.
Yeah, but it was like sped up. So was it like
I imagine it's just done in post, right?
I don't think so. Because it's slow, but like she's moving fast. Like the actual camera movement's slow. So I think it was motion track. So
maybe
I would like the way that I think they did it is they kind of set. You know how they do what is it? What's the word? Like time lapses.
Right,
yeah, like where they take frame, like
they could have
slowly.
Definitely.
I think that's how they did it, but it's a really like it wakes you up like that.
100%.
Yeah,
it really it's such a creative use of camera work that is so just overwhelming and like overstimulating, and then it's like it just really highlights how frightened Amanda is. Like I think it's great.
And it gets overdone in the like the Bousman ones where he doesn't really understand what made this one.
Some of the transitions in the Bousman ones, oh my god.
But yeah, just like what are you doing, man? But no, like this one, it feels organic and it feels like part of the experience. I love it. And there's a really great shot where after Adam has like hung up the pictures of Carrie Ellis's character. What's
Dr. Gordon?
Dr. Gordon, yeah. And it's zooming out of the keyhole, but you could still see Dr. Gordon's face in the keyhole. Yeah. Like the way the parallax works, like the keyhole would occlude it, so they would have had to have moved the picture closer as the camera moved back to make that shot work. It's cool. Like really creative, like just stuff like that. Just a lot of creative camera work. And like I'm trying to think of movies that came out before this. Like nothing looked like this before this movie came out. It's a very unique like directorial and editorial style. And it's weird that James Wan hasn't gone back to it because now he's very like motion track, flowy, very like classical.
Very dreamy. He's in a dreamy
director.
space. This is like a grunge noir film to me.
100%.
Like, it's very,
you feel the Seven influence.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like there wasn't a lot of stuff like, but then this became very popular. I think people tried to pull it off. But
where was this set?
Warehousey vibes.
I can't remember. Is it New York? It's not.
I don't know if it's specified.
Do they specify? It's like urban.
I feel like they do in the sequels. I'm not sure if they do it in the first one, but
because I'm trying to think like because this is obviously it's two Australian filmmakers. It's Lee
Yes.
Winnell, and Lee Winnell is in this movie, by the way. He's not the best actor in the world, but
Definitely not.
Carrie Ellis is obviously a classic. Like, actor.
Princess Bride,
But he has some weird scenes in this movie, like weird moments.
Very strange delivery, but
I'm going to get the cops. I'm going to get. It's really weird.
Is that you, Zep? You son of a bitch, Holly?
But I love it.
It's great. It's so fun. I feel like the low budget of Saw really is a testament to its character. Like that, if that movie was made on a higher budget, it just wouldn't have the same effect. And I really like the idea of like using
grittiness makes it scary.
The early like grain of it kind of like reflects like how a lot of people have kind of realized like horror, low budget horror, especially through like grain, like analog horror stuff, is really cool.
That's my favorite kind.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Like 80s slashers are like my bread and butter. Like,
but the kind of like, low light.
Oh, your mic cut out. Your mic cut out.
I knocked my mic.
Oh no.
I find the grain of Saw really helps make it feel grimy.
Yeah.
And like the greens, and it just looks like you're looking at like a gross, dilapidated sewer in the best way.
And what's really funny about it is like it's two Australian directors. Australia does not look like this. It feels like their vision.
Yes, it does. That's what all of Australia looks like. That's what your house looks like. It looks like the chamber in Saw, dog. What do you mean?
It feels
like to live in a toilet.
No, but listen, it feels like two Australian directors who have never been to the US and just kind of like what they envision the underground of like New York or New Jersey's like.
Yeah.
It looks like they watched like the opening of The Matrix and was like, "That's what America is." You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a very heightened reality.
Yeah. It's
this game is very Max Payne coded as well, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. And also it reminds me of and it's kind of a weird comparison, but Train Spotting and how that
definitely.
Yeah, and how like underground and grimy that movie was.
The grossness,
Yeah, and I think it also kind of leads into what our boys we don't claim them, but the Safdie brothers would end up doing in their like their underground films.
Those are your boys now?
They're not my boys. They're definitely not my boys.
You said you remember our boys. And
no,
you're like, Safdie brothers.
I was being intentional.
Next week I have to read a fucking statement about JC now.
About me? Yeah, maybe.
Because you're like, I only fucking rock with the softies, and like whatever they did is okay with me.
It was a joke.
Okay, but everybody's laughing, especially after what you said during Brave New World.
I don't fuck with Josh.
The Brave New World podcast is still up, and people are getting letters.
I honestly have not kept up to date. No.
Okay. We dissect.
No, you don't have to.
We'll leave it for later.
That's another review for you to watch.
We're talking about Saw here.
James Wan, we're talking about Saw.
Did James Wan do anything?
All
right, let's go through the cast.
Good guy.
Let's find out if Danny Glover is Danny Glover, and we haven't said one word about Big D, Danny Glover, who is a master.
Definitely.
He's amazing in this, right?
He's great. Yeah, he's great. I want time to talk. I'm sick of him not talking. Say
That's
something.
not what his character does tonight.
Please.
No, I'll speak
We're
on
doing
his
a
behalf.
review on
I'll
Saw.
translate. He likes
mad.
Saw. He thinks it's fun. He enjoys it. He's seen it a couple times, and he likes horror movies that are exciting and not too presumptuous. He likes the fact that it is like not worried about like it's not up its own butt. It's not up its own butt, right?
He's doing Prag's review. He's just doing Time's review.
They're doing an
I'm
entire
not
visual
doing his review.
bit on
I'm
a
telling you
podcast.
what I know what he's
But
thinking.
we gotta guess.
I know what he
like,
thinks.
We gotta guess.
No, this is, I think, doing exclusively visual bits on a podcast is a genius idea, actually.
Andy Kaufman had guests too, JC, and he still did his bit till the completion of the bit.
Right.
He's committed now. See, this is the thing. As a director, you should know that once your performer commits, that you have to give him runway, right? Instead, you're trying to get him to pull up.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll
How
start
is he-
writing
Massage
things
his
down
shoulders,
on
not push him.
I would love if he started holding up signs or something. Maybe that way.
How are we
can have
gonna
a
do
more-
like the final thoughts segment? He's just gonna like hold up his score, like.
I'll tell you what his final
70,
thoughts
Just a
are.
thumbs up.
When we get to it.
Prag will tell him. tell us. He'll send Prag a message with his final
Oy,
thoughts, and then
oy, oy.
Prag will
I
read
don't
it
need him
out.
to send a message. I can just tell by his eyes how he feels about this movie.
All right, Prag, what was Time's favorite scene in the movie?
He loves the trap with the head trap.
The
right?
bear trap.
No, he doesn't like that one. He
He
loves.
likes the final scene where
He loves the relationship of Danny Glover and Ken Leong. The other, no, he doesn't like that.
I love Ken Leong
lo-
in this movie, by the way.
Yeah,
He's
he's
probably
great.
my
I
favorite
think
character.
he's very charmed by his performance, and I'm sad that he's not in the other. Is he in the other movies?
He dies.
Yeah, he
Dead.
kind of gets his head blown
gets
off
his
by
head
like 5
blown off.
shotguns.
Right. I just
Spoilers?
remember. I'm like, oh,
He gets shot in
okay.
the head, man. It's like,
Yes,
I-
right.
I love when
No,
they-
the
they're like,
shotgun. You're right, dog. I'm so sorry, Ken. Ken, we want you back as a ghost. Imagine if you came back as a ghost detective.
I wouldn't
for
put it
Saw
past him.
12.
He's like
That
he's
would
such
be awesome.
a good.
James Wan directs it, and he's just like an ethereal spirit that like solves murders in the city.
Yeah.
He's such a like awesome, like tough detective guy who's kind of, like that asshole detective that like kind of catches you out in a lie.
He's cool.
He's great.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Oh wait, shh. Beppo, go ahead.
I was about to say something.
It's been 25 minutes and no one has mentioned the brilliance that is Michael Emerson, and I'm very upset about that.
Michael Emerson.
Yeah.
Wait, which one's he?
He plays Zep. Crazy.
Wow,
That is
I
crazy.
love how
Yeah,
you guys did your
W's
research. That's great.
I do.
That's
I
crazy.
I've seen- I know his face. I just
was
like,
in
Michael
Lost.
Emerson plays one of the best written villains of all time.
Ian.
From Lost.
Ben from Lost, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I haven't watched Lost.
And also
down in
the guy that got his head
station,
shot off.
right?
He plays a character on Lost also. His name in the show, Miles.
There you go.
And that's my character.
Golden Banana.
The Golden Banana, yeah.
Golden Banana.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
wondering
Episode
where that
15
was
tonight.
going.
Yeah.
I was like, Miles? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. No,
Well,
fair
he's
enough.
not going to say something unless it's really important, JC.
Yeah,
And
clearly.
it's important, so he said it.
They're both in this movie, like the character, like actors from Lost. Like
J.J. Abrams
was
must have loved
J.J.
it.
Abrams involved in this, or
Might
I
have
don't
been.
think so. I'll look it up now.
If you spell
No, you guys
James
keep
Wan
Down.
backwards, it's J.J. Abrams.
This movie's edited by Kevin
Not
Britto. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's been
Um,
it since the start.
Yeah, but then he took over and made a banger. Did he?
Oh,
write
he did.
Did he write Saw 6, or was that someone else?
I don't think so.
Okay,
Which are the
No.
good saws?
Saw 6.
1,
I am
6,
going to give the definitive Saw list.
10.
It
Okay,
is
good.
Saw 10, Saw 6,
Okay.
Saw 2, Saw 3,
Kind of.
Okay.
Saw 5, Jigsaw, Spiral.
I hate Saw 3. I'm sorry. It's like the
I
most,
hate it as well.
It's the most Bowser.
No, I hate Saw 4. I hate Saw 4.
Saw 5 is actually pretty good.
But Saw 5 is better than you think it'd be.
I was surprised by Saw 5, like quite a bit.
Do they ever explain where the puppet comes from?
Yes.
Did they? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they explain
Oh.
everything. Like, trust
Yeah,
me,
oh.
everything gets explained.
They had to
Like
make
every
10
Final
of these movies.
Destination.
They have to.
Like Final
Yeah.
Destination or
Like-
Bride of Chucky.
Like, every
Yeah.
gap gets filled.
Yeah, they have to
it's-
justify
excuse
bringing
me?
Tobin Bell back.
How many? How are you filling these gaps, JC? Good for you.
with loads of
Whoa, hold on. Wait a minute.
Alright.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That's right, JC. We fill those gaps with giant loads.
Loads, yeah. My,
Rowan
my,
Polanski.
my favorite scene, and Joe already mentioned it, and it's a scene I've seen. I've seen this movie 6, 7. By the way, I'm Time. Hello, nice to meet you, Joe.
Oh my god, it's so creepy when he does that.
He's mentioned this, and I've seen this movie like 6, 7 times, and every since the first time I've seen this scene, it has made me crack up because it is so ridiculous. It is so stupid.
When they're
And
hiding.
No, it's a scene where he calls his wife to threaten Zep. Oh, Zep, you son of a bitch! I'm gonna fucking kill you. And then his wife answers. She goes,
Oh, I have a fun scene.
Hallie?
when they
face reaction
wait,
is
wait,
so
when Danny
stupid.
Glover and Ken find the guy in his secret lair, and they uncover him with the blankets,
Oh,
and then
yeah,
they
yeah.
hear them coming, and then they cover him up, and then they're trying to sneak around, and they're like, Danny
It's like,
Glover's
let's
like,
see what happens.
boom,
Let's
boom,
see
boom,
what
like-
I want to see where this is going.
It's like,
I want to see this
funny,
trap.
mate.
bro.
Yeah. I mean, that's the audience, right? Like they want to see. They
Yeah,
want to see what
100%.
it's. But I love when Jigsaw knew they'd be there, and like the trap was for them. Like, how did he
They're
know?
so loud.
They're not going to show up on that day.
He's super
omnipotent.
genius.
Yeah,
He's
like
smarter than everybody. What do you think about Jigsaw's his value system and how
It doesn't make sense.
Just fuck.
Yeah,
he's just like
It doesn't.
he's just a fucking dick.
That's
Flame
like-
sucks.
Flame asked
One
me.
of my favorite parts of the Saw franchise is how you don't like necessarily agree with his philosophy. Like I think he's a serial killer. He's not meant to be the good guy.
Yeah,
But because you see so
He's
much
like
of his
Abraham
backstory,
or something.
yeah, it endears you to him. So you're like, oh, he's
whatever.
murdering people, but he lost his kid and his
Well,
wife.
he has a
and all
reason
that.
for
He has
each one
cancer.
at least. At least he has a
Yeah.
reason. What does Flame say about it, Time?
Flame asked me. She's like, "Why is that guy Adam? Why is he in there?" She's like, "I can't understand why everyone else is
he's
in
a
there."
voyeur. He doesn't like
and I go,
voyeurs.
because he takes pictures, and she's like, "What's wrong with that?" I go, "It's pictures of other people. He's spying on them," and she's like, "Okay," and I'm like, "It does sound dumb when I say it out loud."
Well, that's the point. Like,
It's like Nightcrawler, but it's like because he's like a paparazzo,
Yeah.
except for like people's worst moments. It's weak sauce.
It is
like
very
the
weak
punishment
sauce.
does not fit the crime.
No.
For what
The
it
first
ends
one-
up doing to him, bro.
his first victim he makes like climb through the barbed wire.
Oh
He's-
yeah.
he cut himself. Like
Yeah.
he
Right.
made
Yeah,
a suicide
right.
attempt, and then
It's
he
like you're
shames him for
perfectly
it.
healthy.
Yeah.
It's
Like-
like
Yeah.
you're a perfectly healthy adult male.
It's
It's
like-
like, oh, I'm sorry, doctor. Did you do a full mental like? How do you know he has a
Well,
psychological issue and he has
He
trauma?
goes,
like,
"Did you
fucking
really
dick?"
want to die, or were you
Well,
doing
dude,
it for
dude,
attention?"
attention. That's
Like,
such an
oh,
early
bitch.
2000s.
Yeah,
John
like,
Crane
oh my
was a bit
God.
problematic,
Oh
bro.
my god.
Yeah. That's so early 2000s.
feels very
like
unfair.
bullshit. But no,
feels
yeah,
unfair.
it's just such a like he doesn't. His philosophy makes no sense, and then sometimes he's like extremely based, like he is in Saw 6, where it's like he's like the coolest guy ever. He's trying to take down an insurance company. It's like
Yeah, like the
Right.
biggest healthcare
Yeah,
scam.
yeah,
What?
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
what is your
But
Right.
funny thing about that is in that movie, at the first trap, he pits the main healthcare insurance guy against like just the janitor who just like smokes, and he's
Yeah.
like, "You're a smoker, and we're gonna put you in a test to see if your
You're
lungs are
raising
better than the
healthcare
guy
subsidies.
who doesn't smoke."
It's like, come on, man. And
It's like, okay, he didn't do anything.
Also, the traps are bullshit. Like
Yeah.
the fact that the key goes down the keyhole intentionally before he wakes up, like while he's
Right, the
waking up,
first scene.
stupid.
Like the first
Dude.
scene.
like there's no chance he could have.
I
what
think
did
it's
you
him
think would
getting
happen?
out. I think he's getting out, and that forces the key down because it changes the
yeah, but like,
water
but, yes,
pressure.
Yeah, but
he
like,
knew that would
could-
happen. Yeah.
Well, he doesn't play fair. I hate to break
No.
it to you.
Yeah, he picks and chooses when he wants to
like,
do
that's-
Or with the
things.
cops, when the drillers are coming there, he's like, "Here's the key," and it's like, "It's 100
It's all
keys."
keys,
Yeah,
So
right.
he just shoots them. And
Oh,
so, like
he's
that's
got
how he
jokes
solves
all
the
the time,
trap.
right?
Yeah, that is literally, it's
Good
like
one,
a
bro.
visual joke. I love it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's handing them a fake plastic key. It's
Yeah.
like, here's a fucking
There-
key.
And there's like he didn't kill anyone technically. Like the
Yeah.
key going. The key
What?
going down the
Yeah, you
drain,
did,
like,
dog.
I was
like
gonna
literally
say that.
killed everyone.
Yeah.
When Joe goes, he's a serial killer, I was gonna go, actually, he doesn't kill anybody.
like that would not hold up in court
Yeah.
at all.
Charlie
He
Manson
pops
didn't
an
kill
Assassin's
anyone either,
Creed
and he's
knife
in
out
life.
of his arm, slices
Yeah.
Detective Tap's throat. I'm not a
Come
killer.
on,
Then.
he's not a
Is
killer.
he-
Like,
He didn't
he's
kill
a
him.
Set up
psychopath.
all this shit.
Yeah, he didn't kill
kill
him.
him.
He didn't kill him.
Yeah.
Like if you set up a trap and then the trap goes off and kills someone, that's
Yeah.
like that's murder. Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
How about when
no
the
matter what.
doctor, they have the doctor for questioning, and then they bring one of the victims in, and they allow the person that they think might be the doctor
watch
might
the
be-
interview.
watch
Yeah.
the interview.
To hear it.
It's hilarious. The logic of the this movie
And
is
she's
so
great.
funny.
She's in a lot of these movies too, right? She keeps coming back. She was on
Yeah.
News Radio, I think, back in the
Yeah.
day, and she's been
No,
in a
she was
lot
on
of like, or was it what
was,
was some
Becker?
sitcom?
Becker.
Becker, that's the
Becker.
one. Thank you.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Amanda?
That's a
Yeah,
shout.
Yes.
Shawnee
Yeah, yeah,
Smith
yeah.
Sean
Yes.
sells
Smith.
the most iconic scene in the franchise. Her performance in that scene is incredible. The guttural
with her
scream after
eyes?
she, when she
Yeah.
gets the mask off and just screams. It's so visceral. She was fantastic.
I've read some
There's-
reviews about this movie. Yeah, go. You go first. Tom.
There's that scene, well, with the whole thing with the head mechanism, where it's like, oh my god, this is terrifying. But the way she conveys it with the sounds that she's making in her face, especially when she's watching the video and it goes off in the video, she's like screaming, but she's like panicking,
Muffled.
trying to listen to him still explain what's happening, and it's just like it gets me every time. I'm like, oh my god, that is terrifying.
yeah, it's really just like texturally. I hate that word. Texturally, this film does a really good job with that. Just like making you feel at ease, not at ease, the opposite, like unease.
TJC again, a crazy statement.
People dying, just feel really at ease.
So at ease.
Relaxes you.
I listen to Saw to go to sleep.
ASMR Saw.
You
had too much dessert again last night. You deserve to be put into a pin trap. I want to tickle your feet so you throw up and shit your pants, but instead we're gonna fall asleep. I really respect you and the work you've been doing, buddy. You're really strong and smart.
That is the 7 influence, like the 7 deadly sins, like of 7.
Which movie came first? 7 or
7.
the
7 did.
Yeah,
7.
7
okay,
did,
okay.
Because you watch 7 and like his philosophy does make sense, and then they like amped it up to like 100 with Jigsaw's. It's almost like they thought of the traps first and then tried to fit a philosophy to them. Which is, I think, exactly what happened.
Especially in the later movies, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Is this the first movie to have like death traps like this constantly?
I think so.
Is this one of the first ones?
I would say Cube probably was the predecessor to this, like Vincenzo Natali's Cube. I love that movie.
Yeah, I love it as well. It's
really
Saw is just a cross between like 7 and Cube. It's just perfect.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Hostel, I guess you could kind of say is a kind of fucking
Eli Roth
vibe.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's kind of like
JC loves Eli
response. Yeah, I know he does.
JC,
he called me on the phone, and it's like, "Oh, Eli Roth, he's so cool. Did you see his TV show?
He did that to me as well.
So mad.
AMC series recounting top 10 horror films. Eli Roth's horror films on AMC, where he just like shows clips.
You know,
I'm so mad about Borderlands.
One movie that I think this one current movie that I think took a lot of inspiration from Saw in general was basically the whole framework and how the Riddler worked in the latest Batman movie.
In the Batman,
especially like he had the thing where the rats the whole thing.
Yeah, definitely Saw.
100% Saw.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I love that. And I love that they
you can
take that kind of inspiration from that. It's awesome. I'm just trying to think like. What else? This movie also is. I think it has the most like flashbacks within flashbacks within flashbacks of film history. Like they'll have a flashback, but then within that flashback, they'll tell another flashback. It's great.
That's interesting.
It is.
It's
it
really
is great.
weird. It's like Orson Welles to the max. Like you know, we're going all the way back to Citizen Kane here. You know, Citizen Kane,
and it's still entertaining.
Dominoes to Saw.
The only scene I found cloying is the scene when they're in the bedroom with the wife and the kid, and she's tied up. I felt like that went on way too fucking long. The screaming and the crying.
Yeah,
I like the idea, but I think it just went on a little long.
I think the daughter
I do
does
like
a good
that
job,
she would.
though.
Like when she breaks out, and then I mean, I think I don't know. It just seems like it just went on and on and on and on.
That's fair.
But I like that how she broke out and stuff. That was fun.
I like that the movie tries to frame Dr. Gordon as like, oh, he's actually a good guy. That's not the first time he's done it. I mean, come on.
No, he's definitely
invited her. He's invited her to a hotel room.
It's kind of they don't really. It's a little bit vague on like what's happening there, because like obviously he invites her there. But tells her not to do anything. But like the fact that that's her immediate first thought means that's definitely happened before.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, so they don't...
They've had this issues already.
Not great.
No.
It's not great.
Yeah, it's hard to get a read on Dr. Gordon as a character.
He shows up again later, right? Like Carrie
he
Ellis.
shows up in 7 in the most fan-servicey garbage way. I hate Saw 7. Saw 7 can go die. Fuck that movie.
Saw 7's so bad.
Saw 7 is awful. It's misogynistic. It's terribly shot.
Is that the worst one?
That's
Yeah.
the worst one. And the
It's the
director
worst
didn't
one.
even want to do it. Like, Kevin Grutter, he was forced into it by contract, like contractual obligations.
Oh my
It's-
God.
Oh,
That's
and it was
not
in
the one I need to
3D.
see.
So
It was
that's
in 3D, so there's
Oh
like
my
blood that comes
It
out.
sounds
of the
so
screen.
bad. It sounds
yeah,
so
those
bad.
stupid scenes where they have an
Forced
obvious
to make
3D
a
effect.
movie.
I just watched Silent Hill Revelation 3D, where they do that constantly.
Yeah, like the knife and
the knife coming out. Like the only movie where I think that's ever worked in. Actually, there's two movies where that's actually worked. Is Friday the 13th Part 3. It's so endearing when they do it in that movie because it's the 80s and they like it's like they didn't know what they were doing. It's like this is a new fun gimmick. And Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I think that the 3D in that movie is so funny. Like they just overdo it to the max.
well, it's in like the same as other like Robert Rodriguez films, like Spy Kids. There's a
Spy
few
Kids
shots
3D,
like
yes.
That's a good. I mean, he knows how to do kids movies. Robert Rodriguez, though.
It's
Those
so much
movies are
fun.
generally entertaining.
Yeah, I mean they're stupid.
Which
They're not
shows you that you
well-written,
can
but
do
they're
schlocky
fun.
things, but you have to have a certain like. It's almost you have to be
You have to
like
have an eye.
very technically skilled, right? To pull. It's even more difficult to pull off something like this with a because all of the gaps and things are so easy to see if he doesn't do the baseline things so well. And like there's no like fucking microphones sticking into the fucking scene or like it generally makes pretty good sense. And like you don't want a movie like this to have to sort of like follow the rules of police procedurals or anything. It's a popcorn movie. It's a fucking relaxing. Like you can just like turn your sense of disbelief off and allow yourself to go into this comic book. Essentially, I feel like it's feels very like a long comic book.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
I mean,
Or
there's-
like a series like 1 through 10 of Batman or something if they did it in this style.
I could very easily just like speed run all of these movies. Not speed run, but like watch them all back to back to back to back to back.
That would be
they are very bingeable.
Yeah,
That would be very
all
interesting.
out. Yeah, I mean, you get lots of flinches, but you kind of get like eventually it becomes like performance art. Like you're like, oh, I'm just waiting for the I'm just waiting for how they show this like this trap or this certain, and it's very elaborate. And I feel like they end up influencing other stuff. Like I feel like a lot of the like some there's that one where the trap like rips apart the rib cage, and it's very reminiscent.
Yeah, that one is so horrifying.
And it's reminiscent of what Brian Fuller ended up doing on Hannibal with the wings and stuff. Like there's just 100%. These movies like influence so much. It's kind of shocking, to be honest, because they're so schlocky and so.
People are fascinated by serial killers,
Yeah,
and that's always the most persistent supervillain in fucking media is the serial. Why? Because they're real fucking serial killers in the world, man.
Yeah,
there's no werewolves and Draculas, but there's fucking guys who get off the highway and stop at the fucking resident to go through your glass door and like fucking murder you, and then get back on the highway and you never see them again, dog. That happens.
Time, you have something to say to that? No werewolves and Draculas?
We don't know that. There's nothing to say
that.
that.
I mean,
some people think Diana was a werewolf. I mean,
Princess Diana.
Yeah, they think there's a werewolf bloodline in the royal family.
I believe it. I believe
it's a
it.
whole thing.
Epstein
I believe
files.
that. Yeah.
He's crazy.
Yeah.
There's upon rewatching this, there is two, for me, glaring issues in this movie that I think kind of. They're like big issues for me.
Yeah.
So one would be towards the end with the scene that goes on too long with the daughter and the mother.
Yeah.
When the mom, when Allie gets free and she grabs a gun, there would have been nothing to stop me from just unloading the entire magazine in that dude.
Yeah,
that is just so stupid.
Like,
that it's just
like she's fighting in her pajamas. Like he's a strong,
it made no sense.
Fit man. He would have just smacked her with a gun, and she would have been unconscious. And then,
the second was the dialogue. I never realized the dialogue was just like it doesn't know what it wants to be. It didn't know if it wanted to be
serious,
dramatic and suspenseful, or like comedic. Because there were some lines in here that were delivered like comedically, and they just
mostly
didn't fucking land at all. Or like like one of these things he's involved in, but not wasn't him. Was when he told the guy Adam to go look in the toilet, and he goes in there whatever, and he goes, and there's nothing in there, and he goes,
I really
good
wish...
thing there weren't solids. It's like,
yeah, right.
What?
What?
I
really wish
I love that Jigsaw didn't put it in the bottom of that. He put it on the top because he knows you're going to reach for that first.
Yeah.
Like that's a kind of thing that Jigsaw does to make his puzzles stand out.
Right.
Because his puzzles have all kinds of cute little intricacies.
Yeah.
But like both me and my brother were like the heart is on the top. So why wouldn't you look in there first? But I don't know.
It's a funny moment.
You wouldn't look
He's
in
in
there.
shock.
Yeah.
Listen, you're chained to something. You've been electrocuted. It's fear. It's amazing they do any of the things that they're required.
I have a question because clearly Lee Winnell is not like he's not an actor. Like he's the writer of this movie and he's James Wan's friend. This is his first. It's James Wan's. Is it his first film? Or was Dead Silence first, or was Death Sentence?
I feel like Dead Silence was first.
Was it Dead Silence first before
Maybe?
this? Anyway,
I might be wrong on that, but
I might be wrong. Anyway, so it's like one of his first films. They're trying to get funding for it, and he doesn't have a lot of actors that he can call to. So he just asked Lee Winnell to be in the movie, but he's able to get Carrie Elwes and Danny Glover, etc. Is Carrie Elwes miscast in this? Because I mean, he'd be mostly known for comedic performances, right?
He's probably the biggest name they could get.
His acting was like all over the place.
All over the place.
Yeah.
Because he's a comedic actor, like Princess Bride, the Robin Hood comedy. Is he in
Men in Tights?
Men in Tights.
I love that movie. I love that fucking movie.
Yeah, I mean he's great, but in this movie, it feels like he didn't know when he was meant to be like actually dramatic and when he was meant to be.
Yeah, because there were some moments when he was
bits.
like talking about his past or talking about when he got questioned by the cops, and he was good, but then other things when he just had to act opposite Adam, whatever, where he just it was like really bad, or just like he was
wasn't
all
really
flat.
working a lot at this point in his career, and so like he was kind of like fucking taking what he could get. I guess.
I think
and
there
maybe
are some moments where he does a really good job.
Absolutely.
And then there's other moments like when he's bleeding out. He's just cut his leg off. Spoilers. And he's bleeding out, and he's telling him that I'm gonna go get help. And it's like he's like his eyes are like bulging out of his head,
and he's
it's
pasty white.
He's like. It's like, what is he doing?
Yeah.
Like,
he's doing all the acting.
Go anywhere.
It's like, Carrie,
are you freezing?
I mean, he is going into hypothermia. He's, like losing blood, but it's like it's bizarre. It's bizarre. But it's part of the character of this movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
and I do enjoy the chemistry between Leigh Whannell and Dr. Gordon. And Adam and Dr. Gordon.
I think their chemistry is good. It's just like some of their delivery is just kind of weird.
They really cared about each other by the end, right?
Oh yeah, there's definitely sexual undertones in that.
Yeah.
I want to see them get together. That's doomed Yuri right there.
Yeah, if they both survive and they got married, I think that would be great for everybody.
Did he plan to shoot him in the shoulder, or do you think he just like played
like
it
a
off?
surgeon?
Like,
That's what I want to believe, that he's a surgeon. So he pinpoints the non-lethal areas.
Well, he's like, no.
And if that's the case, they kind of did set it up before because he makes it look like he dipped the cigarette.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I really like that. Like the cigarettes are harmless. There's more than one way for Adam to kill Adam than a gun. And I love whenever they. I think I just love Tova Bell's voice. I guess.
He's great.
I think he just has one of the best voices in Hollywood.
Definitely.
But
the misdirect. You think it's the janitor or the fucking guy at the hospital, right?
Zep,
from Zep, right?
Yeah.
And so most of the time you see this for the first time, you're kind of like, oh, you think you know what's going on. So that's
yeah.
There's a couple times that I think they did really good of like faking us out. I mean, obviously we know who the who
the final ending,
but in the I mean
first
honestly,
time.
it still does a good job doing it now. Like just rewatching it, where you think it's Zep, and then later, Adam's retelling his story, and he's like, "Some guy paid me," and you just see this shadow. This guy walked through the shadows, emerging, and then he's like, "It was some black dude who's a cop," and then he emerges, and it's a cop, and you're like, "Oh shit, it's him!"
Yeah,
it's not him. Yeah,
and it all kind of There's that also the great moment where he's talking about how he walked out of the hospital. It's not a hospital; it's a hotel room. And he sees a camera flash, and you don't think about it until later. And it's like, he's a photographer. Like, why did they? Why didn't I piece that together?
Mhm.
Like I should have. Yeah, it's some good misdirect. Like really.
Yeah.
And
a
they
lot of
use
good
that
mistakes.
technique in Outlast, right? That flash camera technique. Obviously, they've
Oh,
used
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that in low light stuff. Like the whole
Yeah.
video game Outlast is basically built around the mechanic of a flashing camera, right?
I was saying when I was watching Silent Hill, I was like, the Silent Hill Revelation, I was like, this is terrible. But I reckon you could make a really good Outlast movie.
100%.
Like a really
yeah.
solid Outlast.
No, that's
movie.
like one of my dream projects. I could make such
That
a
would
good
be
one.
amazing. I would love to
You and
see
me,
something
Joe.
like
We'll
that.
make it.
Dude, we'll do it.
We'll do it. Let's make Outlast.
I've got it. Let's
Have
do
you
it.
got the script?
I've got the script. I've got it.
We'll do it. We'll do it.
Done.
We'll make
Speed
it
ahead.
because like Silent Hill. I love the first Silent Hill.
So do I. I think that's
Yeah,
a
I
great
do as well.
movie.
Yeah, I think
I
that
love
movie is actually genuinely.
Wasn't that
great.
directed by Tarantino's buddy? Or his buddy wrote it that he does a
Christoph
podcast
Gans
with?
that has
Harvey
Gans.
Weinstein?
No,
No,
Chris-
no. He
Oh.
does a podcast with his,
I mean-
the guy he used to work at the video store with.
You guys have reviewed a Christoph Gans film when I wasn't there, but the
He wrote it.
you
Not
guys
Christoph
were
Gans. I'm talking about the guy who wrote Pulp Fiction with.
No, but what you
Go
were
ahead,
talking
please
about
continue.
the first Silent Hill was directed
Yeah.
by Christoph Gans, which
Who wrote
you
it?
guys, I don't know. But you
Yeah,
guys
he
have
did write it.
reviewed his movie. The Brotherhood of the Wolf is the same director.
Yes, we did.
for Silent Hill.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that episode. Sorry, but yeah. Anyway, back to this. Do we want to get to some final thoughts on Saw, the first? Saw?
Absolutely.
Do you have anything else you wanted to add before we get to final thoughts, Joe?
Yeah. Anything else, guys?
Yeah, I'd like to just quickly talk about maybe like the future of Saw because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
been acquired by
Ooh.
Blumhouse, which is interesting. Like the
Garfield.
franchise.
Saw and Garfield
So
crossover.
I'm not. To me, like Saw 10 was kind of a perfect like little finishing ending thing. It was just like a nice victory lap kind of thing.
Yeah, especially for
I-
Kevin.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I don't know if I even want more Saw movies. I guess the one thing I've always wanted is kind of like a Saw TV show in the style of Hannibal. I feel like that
yeah.
could be fantastic.
Yeah,
You know, like maybe get a younger actor to play a young fucking Jigsaw. They can do a bunch of
Yeah,
hoops to,
that sounds
you
a
know,
great idea.
Mads Mikkelsen to, you know,
take
Hannibal
over.
I would
Lecter.
put it on
and they
AMC or something like a place
And
that
they
knows
take it
horror, like
seriously?
Walking Dead.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I love Tobin
Full
Bell,
gore.
but
Full
yeah,
gore.
he's
How old is he now? Like 89?
he
or
is getting
something?
up there. Yeah.
Yeah, I've always
But
said that. Yeah, go on, Joe.
Yeah,
You go
no, Tobin Bell has always been like the heart of the franchise.
Yeah,
Like, especially as the movies went on. Like, his performance in Saw X, you can tell he loves the character so much.
oh yeah,
Like, I mentioned that scene before where him and Amanda embrace and she's crying. Like, you feel the history there between the two, because not
Yeah.
only is there history between the characters, the actors have bonded a lot, and, you know, since those movies. So I feel like it's just really palatable in that scene.
yeah.
And Tobin Bell, amazing.
Has anyone put their hand up and said they're interested in new Saw movies? Because I know Chris Rock obviously did that for Spiral, and that movie fell apart. But
Ugh.
that movie had promise,
Yeah,
and then
Roman
fell apart
Polanski is doing
completely.
Saw 11 from what I've read. It's a Polanski project.
Was
Yep.
And he's coming back to America, JC, and you're going to meet him at the
Not
airport, and you're
happening.
going to drive him to his
Yeah.
hotel, and you're
I
going to make
want
sure
to
he has a
hang out with
sandwich or
Eli Roth.
something.
JC and I are
We'll
going
have
to
to
meet
hang
him.
out.
We're going to drive him to the local film festival.
And
To
arrested.
be arrested.
guard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
finally.
It's a trap.
Eli Roth
You're
will
gonna
be
drive to the
there.
police station.
Yeah, we'll get him too. We'll get him.
Yeah.
Yeah, get them all.
He's got.
Should have a hold
answer
on.
for his
Free
war
Grandma's Film Festival. We only invite directors that are charged with crimes they have
Josh Safdie.
in
Josh
crimes.
Safdie.
absentia,
Coming.
and
Get,
that
there's room in the car. Get in there.
right, and then we show up, and then we have them in the
Joss
conference
Whedon,
room. And then
you're
the
done.
curtains fall down, and the police
Whedon.
is there.
Yeah,
Right?
we all arrested. Brilliant.
Perfect. And that's the documentary is about
Was-
getting them together. That's
Was
the
the
movie.
Chris Walk Saw?
It's a delicious fast food
Yeah.
Chinese lunch
Was-
place. Chris Walk.
Was that an origin movie?
No.
No,
It was
okay.
like it was set after all of them, and it was kind of like a weird spin-off thing.
Um,
But
Yeah,
it's,
it was. Yeah, it had like one photo of John Kramer. That's it.
It had promise, but the issue is they brought back Darren Lynn Bousman. They didn't. I think that
Yeah,
was the main
100%.
issue because they brought back Darren Lynn Bousman
And Kevin
he kinda
Gruden
fucked
didn't
it.
edit it, and you can tell.
Yeah, you can tell. Yeah.
Like-
What if they give them like 3 picture contracts? They have to keep bringing these fucking bums
I think they
back
couldn't
to
find
like, do
anyone
shit
to
again.
direct it. I think they couldn't find anyone to direct it.
Really, in the
I think that's-
world, like I bet there's some hot fucking up and comer that could have
that
fucking
would
cooked on
love
this.
Saw. Yeah,
Absolutely. There's
exactly.
I bet there's about
Yeah.
100 brilliant film
Yeah,
students.
right?
That could,
Joe
like,
would have
Joe.
I
Please
would
give
do it.
Saw to Joe Blumhouse. Just let him have it. Let him cook.
Let me make my Saw TV show. All I'm
Give it
saying.
to him.
Yeah.
Just let him have it. Send him the
Um,
script. Listen, if we can do anything to get that script into Blumhouse,
I'm gonna look up. Hold on. I'm just gonna look up Saw X and see if anyone's actually put their hand up for it. Because I remember reading an article about like someone who was interested in it.
Jane Campion is
Saw.
Jane Campion is what I read.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, it's going to be a retro 18th century Saw movie. It's going to be historical drama, beautiful gowns, beautiful sets, and there's a fucking person killing people. There's in the castle. There's somebody with a whole trap system underneath, and they don't know who's going to do it. It's a murder mystery. It's fucking everything.
Yeah, I'd be interested in
sequel
like
to
a
the
Saw movie set in a different time
Wuthering
period.
Heights. Oh, hold on,
Like
it's called
Prey.
Wuthering Heights 2. Wuthering Heights 2 Saw, but this time it's Saw.
Well,
just
it
Saw.
says,
It's the fucking-
it says
Okay.
James Wan will be creatively involved, but like
Yeah, but he's creatively involved.
What does that mean?
in all
involved
of
in
them.
What does
all
that
of
mean?
the Conjuring
He gets a
movies.
He's an
check.
executive
He puts
producer
his
on all
name
of them.
on it.
Yeah.
He goes to the meetings and he says, "Nah, you shouldn't do that. Okay, you should
Yeah,
do
Chris
that.
Rock,
okay,
you
that's
can be in
fine."
a Saw movie.
Right.
That's fine.
Yeah,
He just has like
exactly.
final veto. The fucking the
Well,
actually,
movie system
apparently
is
he
so
didn't have
fucked
any-
up, and it shouldn't be at this point because
He
it should
didn't
be
have any
totally
creative involvement with Saw
decentralized.
since Saw 3, apparently. But
Yeah.
I don't know. He wrote the story for The Nun and The Nun 2 and Annabelle Comes Home. Like
They're not
know.
real stories though; they're just fucking
Yeah.
napkins, right?
napkins,
Just like
yeah,
outlines on a napkin.
yeah.
I feel like I feel like a fucking AI could write Annabelle 3, right? Sadly,
Yep.
I do
and that's
wanna-
where we're headed because they're gonna fire all these fucking guys and they're just gonna have ChatGPT write this shit.
Yeah.
I do
Please
do
go.
want to talk about
Sorry.
the elephant in the room, specifically in Joe's room.
Yep.
In the
Try to
background,
lose weight.
Yep.
in the background, Joe.
Yep. Oh,
I need to know what it is. No, close.
What, like my books?
Above you,
The gun.
is that the
That's a
thorn
Doom
gun
gun.
from Destiny 2?
That is.
Oh,
I like that.
yeah. So.
What can I
Awful
say?
game. Awful,
Awful,
game now.
awful, terrible game. Worst game on the
Yeah.
planet.
cool
Yeah.
gun?
But I have good
It
memories.
was good when it came out.
It
It was
was.
good when it came out. Yeah.
That's his way
That's
for
it.
apologizing to you for not speaking for the first 25
Bungie,
minutes of
come
the
back to
podcast.
Halo.
No, I'd literally
Lee
rather be in a
Myers.
Saw
Come
trap
back to
than
Halo.
talk about fucking Destiny.
Right?
Bungie, come back to Halo.
God damn
Destiny
it.
1 was
just
so
don't
good.
come
That's the
back.
problem.
Destiny
Problem
Anyway,
is Destiny
anyway,
was so
anyway.
great.
Let's-
good. God damn
It's so bad. I hate
damn
it.
it.
Just remake Destiny 1. Just fucking
Yeah.
master it or whatever they
That's
call
fine.
that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'll take it.
$20.
I'll take it.
$20. Drop it, all the maps, everything. If they drop it
You got
tomorrow,
me.
it
You
would
got me.
fucking clean.
I'm buying it.
It would
Buying
clean
it.
house.
Yep.
So yeah, let's get into final thoughts. I'll go first. Saw is a franchise that I've been a big fan of for since I watched the first one, and it's always been like a curiosity for me as a kid. This movie, like for torture porn, like it feels like you know what the Blair Witch Project was for found footage movies. It's like that. It's that first big hit that really like set, or maybe Paranormal Activity, because I guess there wasn't a huge
that
amount.
was big.
I guess there wasn't a huge amount of like found footage movies after the Blair Witch Project, but after Paranormal Activity came out and made $1 billion, then it became huge. That's kind
Which
of what
helped
Saw
kill
is.
Saw. Paranormal Activity.
Yes, it did. Yeah, but I mean, we still got Saw 10. So,
Oh, 100%. But
I'm
it's the reason
happy.
Saw 7 sucks.
yeah, it's a reason like it fell off because they tried to like
Yeah, they just
speed
cut
it
the
into
budget.
production.
Like,
Yeah,
Saw 7 was meant to be 2 movies, but they
Mm.
just had to mash the scripts together.
yeah, and it's awful. But no, this
Yeah,
one's
it's
really
terrible.
good. I think it kind of shows James
that the
Wan as a
musical?
chameleon.
Was 7 the musical? Because I like that one. I thought the choreography
Saw-
was crazy. with
Saw
the
There
Right.
is
knives
a Saw
and the blood.
musical.
Is
When
there?
they're sliding
Yeah,
and slipping
it's
on the
unofficial.
fucking blood, and they're like falling down, and the knives are cutting them, and they're singing their fucking hearts out to get
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
the room. It's
I want to
great.
play a game. I want to play a
And
game.
they do the swimming. They swim in the blood like Esther Williams, and they dive in, and they're
And
like,
the stage-
"Ah!"
The
Yeah.
stage is like
That's what we need, a
elevated so you
horror
can see
musical.
You can see the
That's
tank
crazy.
underneath. That'd be crazy.
Like a Saw
But,
Little Shop of Horrors.
it'd be awesome, dude. But no, yeah, this is fantastic. Could you imagine that though? Like, because you know how magicians they do like they cut the woman in half. Could you imagine like the magic trick of making like saw traps look real on stage? Like, how good would that be?
Yeah, that would be interesting.
That'd be so sick. But yeah, I love
Practical
this
effects are amazing
on stage. Yeah,
That's the great thing about The Walking Dead is the practical effects. That's why that TV show is really something good to like study for filmmakers with low budgets because of the practical effects.
Yeah, but no, I love this movie. It's got a place in my heart, despite like obviously its script issues, some acting issues and stuff. But it's kind of sweet in that way. It's innocent because it's two scrappy new Australian filmmakers like finally like breaking. So it's inspirational in that way. I'm going to give it a 75 out of 100. I think.
Do you want me to go and then time and then show? Is that what we're doing? Yeah. All right. So this is a movie that is like a hallmark of pioneering spirit that is very less and less seems to be popping up. And like, I don't even know if there's a possibility to drop an independent franchise that would actually work now. I see them trying to make franchises out of like Smile and other horror movies and The Quiet Place. And like, to me, it just feels very automated. And the great thing about this movie, it feels very handcrafted. It feels very it feels passionate. If the camera work and like, it feels like they really care about it. And it's not just like somebody trying to pick up a check. I give it an 87, and
wow,
it's because especially for the genre.
Yeah.
Yes.
Time.
I am not a fan of the series, not because I don't like it, just because I haven't seen all the movies. I've only seen 2. I might have seen 3. I don't think so though, but I've only seen 2, and I liked them both. I think they're good. This movie is, especially as a horror movie, doesn't look like any other horror movie. It didn't when it came out. It doesn't now. It's crazy. Obviously problems with the script and the dialogue and all stuff like that.
There's obviously copycats, but they don't look like
yeah. But it doesn't feel as authentic as this.
Yeah.
But I like this movie a lot when it came out. I still like it a lot. I think it's great. It's fun to watch. Like even seeing it like the 6th or 7th time, it still holds up. It's still a banger, right? The traps are so cool to look at still. It still makes you like your stomach churn and like, you give like uneasy at certain things, especially in the second one when it gets crazier. I just really like this movie a lot. I think the biggest reason why I like this movie is because, like I said, it's unlike a lot of horror movies. I'm not a horror movie fan. I get too scared. I don't like these movies.
Fair.
So I'm going to give it an 88.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's higher than I was expecting.
And the ending is one of the greatest endings of all time.
I said that to my brother, and he was like, "Yes." Like after, I showed him for the first time last night.
100%.
Yeah. I was like, "It has one of the best endings of all time." And then he finished the movie, and he was like, "That."
The aura farming that Tobin does.
Yeah. That stance he does.
Right? That's great. That's great. And then he slams the door is great.
Yeah.
It's like a reverse of Texas Chainsaw, right?
Yeah,
It's almost reversed
definitely.
of it.
Yeah.
It's really shout out. Fire.
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. Joe, you're up.
Brilliant. Saw is a franchise that holds a special place in my heart, of course.
I didn't see that guy there. Oh.
The first Saw movie is very special to me because, like, echoing what JC said, the low budget, how it's made by Australians, it's very inspirational to me. And I am a big fan of it, not only as a movie, but I'm a big fan of the franchise and the community. I think it's got a great community. The character relationships. Tobin Bell is just fantastic. Like, you see a lot of actors who are really dedicated to their franchises, but Tobin Bell, this series doesn't work without him.
Even in the bad ones, he commits 100%. Like
100%. Saw 4, one of the worst Saw movies, but every scene with Tobin Bell, all the flashbacks are incredible.
Especially
Like,
the
his
backwards
acting's-
cat one.
Yeah, 100%. Where he is younger because he's wearing a hat backwards.
Hello, fellow kids.
Yeah, literally.
That's
It's
what I'm gonna
brilliant.
do tonight.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, but that's what I like about Saw. You know, they're not going to be like, oh, we're going to CGI de-age Tobin Bell. We're just going to put a hat on him backwards. Like, you know, it's
they
fun.
understand the audience. Like they understand their audience. They understand
100%. Like, if you look
yeah.
at Saw X, that has Amanda come back. Spoilers.
Oh.
And obviously, Shawnee Smith has aged because life. Like, that's just what's happens. But
Who cares?
you don't even care. You don't even care.
No.
She looks like 20 years older. You're just like, yep, that's Amanda before Saw. Why not? Well, sure.
They do a good
Why not?
job. They do
Yeah.
a good job. Yeah.
She plays it right. I don't need her to be covered in like CGI.
Or
Star
like
Wars.
it's young, like young makake. Yeah.
Yeah,
People
exactly.
get mad if they try to replace Shawnee in this movie.
Yeah,
The fucking
100%.
fans
Because they
forgot to
understand their
fucking fit.
audience. They
Yeah.
know that they just want to. They
Beans.
don't even care. They want to see those two actors interact.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the soundtrack of Saw. Like, other than just the iconic ending music,
Oh yeah,
which is
The
iconic.
music's amazing.
Yeah, we didn't really talk about that, but Charlie
Yeah.
Clouser used to be in Nine Inch Nails, which explains the grungy kind of feeling to it.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
which is really
that makes
cool.
so much sense. And I just
Um,
realized he scored. I was talking about American Horror Story like earlier, talking about
Yeah, like
Ryan
Ryan
Murphy
Murphy with the inspiration.
He does the score for American Horror Story as well. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
so that explains a lot.
I hate American
Oh.
Horror Story. But,
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I think it's
But-
You guys are dumb.
It's not-
I
You
hate
guys are
Ryan
dumb.
Murphy. He's
God,
the worst
you guys
person
are
on the
dumb.
planet.
You guys
But-
are dumb.
I usually like about
Ryan Murphy does
a
suck, though.
quarter,
Yeah.
a quarter of American Horror Story seasons, and like the rest of it is terrible. There's usually
I watched
some
the
really
first
cool
season.
beginnings.
Listen,
First
I
season's
watched,
good. What do you mean?
Listen, I watched the first season.
The
I'm like,
first
this is
season's
one of the
okay.
worst things I've ever seen.
That's
I'm
I like
not
the
watching anymore.
psychiatric
That's
hospital
crazy.
one. Which season is the one where they go to the hospital?
Second.
Two or
Second. Two.
That's a banger. That
I
one
want to
fucks
watch. I
with me.
want to watch 1984
I like that
because
one.
it's a send up of classic horrors, classic
Yeah.
slashes. like
Campaign
80s
was kind of
slashes.
crazy.
It might be
Campaign
good,
was pretty
But
crazy.
they fuck up the ending because he doesn't know how to end TV shows. And it drives me
Right.
crazy.
The apocalyptic one got me pissed off because
Oh my god, that was so good for a second. For 1 second,
yeah, it was so good. And then
God
Stevie Nicks
damn
showed
it.
up, and the guy was like
God
walking
damn
through the
it.
fucking fields, and I'm like, oh my god, what are we doing? Like,
Yeah.
where are we right
And
now?
the guy that played Michael Lincoln is so hot.
And that's
God
like
damn it.
episode 20. Like there's
damn
only
it.
like 400 episodes of that show. Like make 8 bangers. Don't make 28 episodes. That's the fucking problem. Give me American Horror Story and give Joe Saw, and that's what we're doing.
Exactly. Done.
Did Joe give his score? For
I haven't yet. I was just
Cool.
about to wrap it up.
Sorry.
Sorry.
That's okay. No,
The
American
90-second
Horror Story is
rule-
important.
The
It's
90-second
important.
rule is destroyed.
Yeah, I
tonight.
think I'm just like throwing away like doing the
I mean, we
videos.
did pretty
I'm
good about it
sorry.
for a while.
Videos, yeah.
I'm
Go,
sorry.
go, go.
I'm
All
sorry.
right,
I lost
yeah,
my
no
timer.
stress, no stress. To wrap up, Tobin Bell, amazing. The fact that he laid on that floor for the whole shoot is just insane. Like,
It's amazing. Yeah. And
imagine
didn't move.
your first film. This old actor you got is like, no, I'll just lie on the floor. You don't have to build a body double or anything. I'll just lie there.
Do you think like,
Crazy.
when they cast him, they just said, let's
And you
find
can see
the
him breathe a little bit too.
Do you think they just like they lucked out with him? They were like, let's find
Oh,
the
100%.
scariest. Let's find the scariest voice we can. Like they did a huge casting call for like.
It's insane. You watch
Yeah.
Saw 1. Tobin Bell is in it, obviously, but he's in a hospital bed. He's on the floor. He's in like the scene where he's in a hood.
Right.
He doesn't even like his voice is felt, but his presence isn't. And they
Yeah.
lucked out casting Tobin Bell because he
Yeah.
carries the franchise.
Yeah, so
Um,
they're just
Absolutely.
finding a
It's just
scary
like
voice.
Freddy
yeah.
Krueger.
Yeah,
Just like Freddy Krueger, right?
Freddie
Like
England.
100%.
England,
Freddie-
or-
Robert
or
England.
Robert England.
Robert
Sorry, not
England,
Freddie
right? Like
England.
such
Yeah.
wonderful.
His friends call him Freddie
portrayal.
England.
Freddie.
Arbitrary rating. I'll give it, I guess, a 90 because it's important to me
Ooh.
and I love it. And it's
Yeah.
You guys are
amazing.
just adding 1 point and then 2 points to whatever score I give it. And I know
Look,
what you
it's
mean,
not
which is fine
perfect.
with me.
But I
That's
can,
my game.
I can put aside
No,
the
you can have-
personal
we
biases
just
and
we just
understand that it's not
do
perfect.
yeah we just do the numbers for the autistic.
And what did
crowd
JC
out
give
there.
it?
People, I gave it
70.
75.
Oh my god, that's
Yeah.
I love it.
embarrassing.
I don't even know if like
He's the
giving it a
lowest
90
rated
makes
one.
sense,
Crazy.
but yeah, it's special to me essentially.
Yeah, it's special to me too.
No, it does what it came to do, which is be a fun Saturday afternoon matinee that you don't expect that bangs, and that's exactly what it was. Like I feel the same way about Blade, the first Blade movie. Like that's another movie that's kind of like catches you crazy because it's like not technically in some ways the script is not great, the acting is not always great, but it's always fun and like you're in there for fun, and so you allow it to be
So it works,
that way.
yeah.
You allow
Good
it to
movie.
be a little 4-color comic book
Mhm.
instead of the multicolor, all the inks, and you
Mm.
allow it to be on shitty paper. on a trade paperback, right? So
Yeah.
it's like a paperback
And as
to
Joe
a
would
novel,
know,
right? That's in a hardbound.
you know, you gave me shit for giving a 75. As Joe would know, in Australia, 75's an A, like just like
That's true.
yeah,
That's crazy.
75%'s an
Terrifying.
That's
A.
crazy.
That's a C in the United States. That's a straight C.
Right.
You have
Right.
to go fucking.
That's
That's
because
crazy.
your tests are fucking easier, dude. Ours are
It's
hard.
a 100-point score. How do you know how easy my test was? I had to
Because
the
you,
internet,
because your
JC.
C's are 75.
when
so your
I went
tests
to
are
school,
have
it-
to be easier.
Yeah, but I went to school in the fucking 80s, dog. It was not easy. There was no computers. There was no. You had to go to the library and get the card catalog to write. I had a typewriter. There was nothing to word process, dog. You had to fucking with a little white thing cross out what you fucked up and then type. It was crazy. I don't even know why anyone
Back in the
would
day,
bother
I
writing
had
back
to
then.
walk to school through the snow
I'm telling you,
for 20
we lived in a
kilometers.
sandwich bag, mate. I lived at the end of the road with my 17 brothers in a sandwich bag, and chips were $450,000 a fucking head,
I had to
mate.
I had to hold a big long stick
Luxury.
on my back with a bag of goods to school. It had my
Live
lunch in
in
it.
luxury.
Oh,
For
man.
Yorkshiremen, right? From Monty Python.
Yeah. Well,
Joe,
really-
I want to hear more about Joe and what Joe's up to, actually,
Yeah.
too. Because this could be
Oh, yeah?
promotional for Joe.
Oh, brilliant.
Tell Joe, the whole international community, what you're up to and where we can follow you and find you and all that bullshit.
I'll start for him. He really recently copied my haircut. So that's a big.
This is
life
not
moment.
true.
I thought
I
you were
actually-
gladiators.
I shaved my head in preparation for a role in the Saw reboot, but I didn't get casted.
Oh no!
That's the kind of
no.
commitment that's going to get you that contract. Don't worry.
I know,
Joe. You
I
keep
know.
doing it.
But alas, what can you do?
They're going to see this.
I found.
They're going to
an
see
old-
this video.
I'll let him go next, but like very soon. But I found an old ID of mine, and I sent it
Yeah.
to Joe. I was like, it literally looks exactly like him.
Oh,
Like,
100%.
I was like, I used to look like that. Like I used
Yeah.
to look like him.
Mm.
But yeah, it's funny.
That's
Anyway, go
crazy.
ahead.
You said a lot of crazy things tonight, JC. I can't wait
Yeah,
for
he
you to
agrees.
edit on this.
Oh, yeah, I
Right, we're
agree.
gonna
But
clip the
you
shit
have
out
been
of this
saying
one.
some crazy shit tonight. I can't lie.
Please let Joe say his piece.
Yes.
Gosh. Anyway, yeah, my name's Joe. I'm a filmmaker, I suppose. You can follow me on Instagram on my YouTube channel, which I'm sure will be in the description or the Spotify or whatever the hell you're doing.
There,
on this.
no, it won't. Like, tell me right now so I can shout it out. Like, what is
Absolutely.
Yeah, just
on
follow
Instagram.
me on YouTube. I think it's just my name, Joseph Quadara.
What are you working on?
Right now, working
put it in
on
the
a few
Discord.
short film projects coming up. Honestly,
Nice.
I've been taking a break to just figure out life stuff.
Mm.
But yeah,
That's
getting
it.
back into filmmaking.
Can you please put the links in the Discord so that
I will. I'll
we
send
get
that to-
them all out to everybody, and I want to follow all that stuff too.
Yeah, brilliant. But yeah, thank you for having me on the official Three Grandmas podcast. I'm surprised you guys aren't
You're
wearing
very
the wigs. I'm a
welcome.
little disappointed, but that's okay.
That's old. That's ages ago.
Old. That's old.
Well, isn't that
It's
the whole
so-
gimmick?
Well,
It's
it's
not a
not
gimmick,
I
dog.
don't know.
Listen,
It's
Mr.
not a gimmick, dog. It's as real as a fucking
I
donut,
told
son.
you. I told you it was going to be a problem. I
There's no-
told you.
Listen, Mr.
Give a
Sunday
fuck.
Movies.
Problems are good to get you attention. Good
Mr.
trouble.
Sunday Movies. They have a series called Caravan of Garbage, and they just talk about films they like, and it's called Caravan of Garbage. Like.
I don't know.
That's what this,
Yeah,
that's
the name
same
is the-
thing.
it's a
We're
fun-
cranky.
listen,
That's
it's fine.
That's the whole idea.
Listen,
We're
we have over
cranky.
100
I
episodes,
see.
so like we can't
Cranky
change
and
anything.
You're a
old.
grandma within, not externally.
Yeah, exactly. We're
Brilliant.
cranky.
Yeah, it's just a.
I think Tom looks like a
Obviously.
grandma. I like the way he slicks his hair back.
He
like
does.
That. He's
Fair
kind of got
enough.
that
He
grandma
does.
hair.
He
Yeah,
looks like an
but he's got a
abuela.
beard. He's got the wife in his beard as well.
Gray my beard, yeah.
Yeah.
Some grandmas have beards too, JC.
It's true.
I think Prag just looks like a grandma, to be honest. Like he's just a
I
granny.
look like the director of the first musical ever to premiere on Twitch tonight at 10 Pacific. It's called Banana the Musical. I'm not joking, Joe, because we
I'll
have
be
a
there.
15 episode series called The Golden Banana with my friends Time Goes to Waste, Ram, Lance from Saints, and who am I forgetting?
Bagger.
Jason-
Lance from
Bagger, of
Saints.
course, Bagger. And
Eat,
Bagger.
eat shit
There's gonna-
Ratatouille the musical. Get out of here.
7 musical numbers, at least 7 scenes. This is gonna be a fucking 2 hour. This is a full ass production.
I'm
I'll
excited.
be there for
I
Lance
can't
from
believe it.
Saints. I like that guy.
He's
We've
so
been
He's a great
good.
working
content
our
creator.
nuts off. He's all right. He's okay. He does
He's
okay.
fine. He is fine.
Like he gets a lot of help.
All right.
It's wonderful. No, Lance did a wonder. Like I just want to thank Time for helping me with the studio engineering. I want to help thank Lance for putting the editing together because he's got to run it from his OBS. So like to stitch all the things together, that's going to be a major thing. And to do the clipping, and
It's pretty
because he's
crazy.
in this, he plays 2 characters in this, and he's also doing all the switching and shit. So that's exciting just to see if we can pull that shit off tonight. And then like our new singers like Bagger and Ram never sang before really, or don't care to sing. And I think we got wonderful performances. And like Lance was fucking scalded in high school because he was in Greece and they wouldn't let him sing his song because he was such a bad singer. But tonight he takes back the night with a banger of a performance.
It's
and
really
I think
good.
my favorite performance
really
of
good.
the fucking show. He's much better than he lets on, and I like that. And so check it out, please. And like no one's ever tried this before, so like
to further promote it, when Prag was sending Lance all the documents and the files that we needed for the show, he sent my file of me singing, and Lance plays it and he goes,
empty,
"There's no audio on here." It's
blank.
like, what?
And
No
like
audio.
that would have ruined the whole show if we were going so well. We get to the 3rd musical number and there's just silence and
So I had to
poor
re-record it
time.
yesterday, which was a blessing because I think I did a better job.
And then I was in there at 8 a.m. with Ram re-recording his, and it came out so
I had to
much
wake up at
better.
8 a.m. to sound engineer. I was so fucking tired.
But it was so much better too because like he sounded better, it looked better, the balance was better, and the visuals were more stunning.
Is Lance in preparation? Is he finally releasing the Woman music video or not?
No.
I'm
very close to
never
finding
do
it. I'm so close to finding it.
Why would somebody bring up something that they're never going to release? That's the weird part about him. He was always like, "This is something I'm never going to come out." He says like every fucking episode, like, "There's some videos that I have that I'm not going to release tonight." And like,
There's so much
you, I
content I,
don't
have
care,
that you guys
dog.
are never going to see.
Tell me what you're going to show me and just show me. Don't tell me what you're not going to show me and don't show me. Like that's. And then JC's jorts got me all fucked up this
Holy
season.
shit. Dog, chill.
JC, chill with those jorts. Like, what is going on in Gold Country, dog?
Oh, man. You're going to make me act
Olive's
up.
here.
Shit.
All right, is it time to sign
I
off?
had to outmog your cat with my cat.
Can't be done.
Please follow Joe on. We'll have the links in the Discord to the Insta. He's going to be running Saw. Probably Saw 12. Like they're going to fuck up one more time, and they're going to finally say, "Okay, we're going to give it to the kid."
I think 10 is a nice
sure.
number to end on.
It's like
man.
he's ready.
I agree.
Right? Have you read these?
Yeah.
Like Saw X just looks nice, you know. I think it's
Yeah.
a nice way to end it.
The
Yeah.
simple
And
fact
because
that
the
you care
movie was
is enough.
good, I couldn't make the joke of like it sucks.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Joe, please, if you could, Joe.
You have
Humor
to
us.
sleep.
There
Thank
we
you.
go.
Thank you.
Bye.
And we're bye.